Okay, I do not know if in fact I'm doing the right painting here, but Tez Dower has sent a challenge out to several artists, anybody who wanted to participate, to paint. I believe this is the right painting. It could be the wrong painting for all I know. But at any rate, it is a beautiful photograph, and I would like to attempt it. I do not remember now. It's somewhere in this country of the United States of America. Someone took a photo, sent out a challenge for everyone to try to paint it, and I believe there's going to be a different challenge, maybe once a month or every couple of weeks, from different places around the world. Anyway, I'm going to attempt this one here, and later I'll tell you exactly where it's from. At the moment, I don't have all the information in front of me. But I'm going to do something different. It's just a black and white photo. I'm going to tint it just a little bit with burnt sienna, and that's the only color I'm going to use in it. Some people went with full color. I'm doing this in acrylic. Let's see what happens. Okay, so here we go. I'm laying down a burnt sienna, and I'm going to do this very monochromatically with burnt sienna and a little bit of dioxazine purple. Those are the only colors I'm using. Tiniest little bit of white here and there if I need it. Mostly zinc white because I really don't want a white. And I'm just doing this in layers. Darker, darker, darker. Except in the sky, I'm going to lighten the sky just a little bit. I've scratched it in a little bit with a pencil just so I have some idea of where I'm going with it. But for the most part, I'm drawing it as I paint. You can't really see in the back there in the painting or the photo on the left, but there's a little house back there. It's an unusual photograph. I really like it. It's very different. You can't help but make that tiny little house the focal point because it's the only place where humanity exists in the photograph, but it's way back there. And the road leads you all the way down there to the house. That's Terence Dower's Instagram page. If you'd love to follow him, that would be great. He's a great guy. And he's the one that threw this challenge out there to us fellow artists. So with that little bit of white, I lighten the trees here and there, and then with a little bit more concentrated burnt sienna, I darken some of the limbs and just go back and forth, lightening and darkening until I think I've got shadows and splashes of sunshine. I'm lucky enough to actually have a photograph to look at. Usually I'm just looking at something on my phone, and it's kind of difficult if I'm not actually outside in the field painting from life. But today I have a photo, and the photo is almost the same size as my painting, so it's really a wonderful reference for me today. Putting in those shadows from the trees now. I want to get that tangled effect, so I'm actually using a rigger brush. So I'm letting that tip of that brush make all kinds of little crazy squiggly marks, like trees and bushes and twigs would do. I use the little paper towel there to dab, to remove paint if I think I've laid down just a little bit too much. I could have done this painting with some real colors from the trees, but it's kind of a wintry painting, and I don't think they have a whole bunch of color. They really are more gray than what I'm painting them, but I wanted a little warmth in the painting, so I chose this color as my monochromatic background. These are mostly golden acrylic paints. It feels very old-fashioned to me, and I like that. So Tez Dower is a YouTube creator. He has his channel on Instagram as well. And he's a wonderful artist from Australia. I follow him and he follows me. And he put this challenge out there. So thank you, Tez. I appreciate it. And thank you everyone for watching another video with me. See you again soon. And remember, you can paint too.